5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what?
Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what? He is the...
This bout is scheduled for...
All the talking... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. The jab not finding its target. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Counter shot lands. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Can't land that jab. Nope, that hook won't score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance with...
Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Failing to score with that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance, because they will just stay in your face.
Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Let's get it started in round three. the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of defense here at all. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like...
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Looks like he's going to survive the round here, just barely. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You'd like to see more jabs. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A big whiff with the right hook. Which fighter will say no mas? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fight... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
They're both trying for a knockout. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Let's start the 6th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nope, that hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That jab doesn't find a home. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Let me explain to you, Baz. A fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom, in a split second.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Dios mío, is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that. Round 7, here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That hook was off target. They exchange punches. That hook was not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And there's the bell for round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Swing and miss with that uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. That hook just can't find the target. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice stop, but that won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.